Okay, so I'm going to start by introducing myself. My name is Jenny Rivera, and I have been a resident of Holyoke for 52 years. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and as you can see my background, I'm a Yankee fan. I am married to Carlos Rivera for 9 years, but we've been together for 16 years. I am a mother of three, a grandmother to 11. Um, I work for the Holyoke Public Schools as an outreach paraprofessional at Ian White School. I have 25 years of legal experience in the personal injury law, and I am a justice of the peace and enjoying being a part of I say, a beautiful milestone in the people's life. I just absolutely enjoy doing it, the justice of the peace thing. I meet so many people. I am a notary public. Um, I'm very involved in the city. I have coached since my kids were little. I coach soccer, baseball, softball for the Holyoke Youth Sports. I also coach basketball for the Holyoke, the Guadalupe League, which I knew absolutely nothing about basketball, but I gave it my try. Um, and with all that being said, I truly feel I am an asset to the city of Holyoke, and that is why I chose to run for Ward 1.
Well, Jennifer, certainly is a great opportunity to be able to get to know who you are and your reasons to run for City Council representing Ward 1. So right now, what are your top priorities as a candidate?
Okay, I would say my top priorities as a candidate is getting our schools back from the state, and equitable education run by the community for the community is very important to me. Another priority is to help Holyoke flourish into the city that it can be. Holyoke, we need to bring in revenue and invest them in the city, revitalizing the rest of the downtown area, bringing in new businesses, infrastructure repair. The city needs work, and I would like to be a part of it.
Should you become city councilor for Ward 1 in the city council, then what will be your priorities as a councilor, knowing that there's plenty of issues and matters to take care of? So what of those will be your priorities should you become city councilor?
Okay. As a candidate, my top priorities are the people and their needs. Trash and recycling removal have been an issue for a long time now, and it needs to be addressed. Too many of our streets are in bad shape from all the traffic and the plowing come winter time, cleaning up our city street areas like overgrown bushes and trash, especially the trash along the streets.
Listening to some of the activities that you are involved currently, it shows that engagement that exists and with the community and how by being engaged, things happen. So particularly talking about civic engagement, what would you do? How would you encourage more civic engagement, not only for Ward 1, but for the whole city of Holyoke?
The community needs to know what their needs and priorities are in order to figure out how they can help. I would encourage civic engagement by opening more lines of communication and focusing on attainable goals.
Now, talking about businesses in Holyoke, we know that currently many businesses, the ones that are exist already in place in the city and the ones who are looking up to start operating, they are all issuing uh, different challenges. So, what are the most pressing issues facing businesses and how would you propose to solve them?
Okay. I would say the most pressing issues we're facing right now, in my opinion, is the zoning. Zoning needs to be worked on in order to allow for new businesses area for new business area and still keep the public safe. Safety is very important. We cannot bring new businesses downtown if people are still afraid of walking down there. As a community, we need to understand this and face it head on.
When we talk about the different matters a city has to deal with and to take care of, there's always opportunities for improvement, and even sometimes things could be done different or better, and that brings criticism sometimes. There's also several things that are making Holyoke to be outstanding. So what it will be, according to you, some of the things the city has done right lately?
Okay. I would say what our city has done lately is utilizing the old mills is definitely something the city has done right. Not only did they keep the structure that represents Holyoke, but they are bringing in revenue that will grow as the industry grows.
And as someone who is involved with the Holyoke Public Schools, you have a perspective that could bring a little extra view on the situation that we have right now, being under receivership and control of the state. So what will be your thoughts on receivership?
As a city employee, and as I stated earlier, one of my top priorities is getting our schools back from the state.
This is our conversation with Jenny Rivera, who is candidate for City Council representing Ward 1. Jennifer, thank you so much for this time and opportunity to get to know you. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
I would like to add and say thank you for allowing me to conduct this interview with you, giving me exposure out there. I'm hoping the people of Holyoke will be able to see this and will give me their confidence and trust me. As like I've said in some meet and greets, I'm not here to make a title. I am not here to make promises. I am here to give you my 100% and helping to get Holyoke back to where it should be.